Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Goff, and this is our video health and wellness tip. In our last video, we talked about the 5 keys to health being used to build health and wellness over time. On this video and on our subsequent videos, what we're going to talk about is each one of those keys in a little bit more detail. Many of us are familiar with 4 of these. The first of these we may not have heard of before. The first key to health is that we have to make sure that our nervous system is functioning properly. The reason for this is because our nervous system controls and coordinates every cell, tissue, and organ in our body. Now, there are 3 things that are always true. 2 of them are self-evident, and the rest makes sense. The first is that our bodies are self-healing and self-regulating. What do I mean by self-healing? Well, if we cut ourselves, then our body's going to heal itself. We don't have to think about how to do that. We may put a Band-Aid on our skin so we don't get blood on our cuff, but the Band-Aid doesn't do the healing. The body heals from the inside out. We're self-regulating. What does that mean? It means we don't have to think about what our blood pressure should be right now. We don't have to think about what chemicals to use to digest our last meal, because our body's self-regulating. Now the second thing is what I already said, that the nervous system controls and coordinates every cell, tissue, and organ in the body. And therefore, that makes the third thing always true. The third thing is that if there's any interference to our nervous system, our body's not going to be able to self-heal and self-regulate the way that it's supposed to. Now, as a very simplistic illustration, let me ask this question. If the nerve that's going to the stomach has some interference to it, do you think it would be harder or easier for the body to digest food? Harder, right? And if that interference was removed, do you think it would be harder or easier for the stomach to heal and repair itself? Easier, right? See, that's a very simplistic illustration of what I was saying before. The body's designed to heal and repair itself, and it's designed to function properly itself. Now, if there's some interference to the way the nervous system works, that's what chiropractors call a subluxation, misalignment in the spine that causes nerve interference. Chiropractors are the only healthcare specialists that are trained to detect and correct a subluxation complex. That's why it's very important that as you try to build your health over time and you look to wellness in your life, that you make sure that your spine is checked to make sure that your nervous system is functioning properly. We'll be back next time to talk about the next key to health.